pumpkin painting inspired by artist Yayoi Kusama. This video focuses on the watercolor wax resist technique. Let's talk about how to use complementary colors. Complementary colors on the color wheel are across from each other, meaning they live across each other on the color wheel. Purple's complementary color is yellow, blue's complementary color is orange, and red's complementary color is green. Complementary colors mean that they complement each other. They go well next to each other. When we see them together, they look nice. For your painting, choose one pair of complementary colors. I'm using yellow and purple. Let's learn how to draw our pumpkin. To start, use two curved lines for the stem. They touch each other with an oval. At the bottom of the stem is another oval. It looks like a witch's hat. For the pumpkin part, use wavy lines that curve at the bottom. Ones on the side only touch that middle section. They're a little shorter. Don't worry if it's not perfect. These pumpkins are fun and curvy. As you get towards the back of the pumpkin, you only see the top curve like that. And then you're just using curved lines to fill in the back so we see the back of our pumpkin. Now we're ready for our dots inspired by Yayoi Kusama. Start with big dots in the middle of this section. Careful though, no scribbles. We want nice, neat, filled in circles. After you get your big dots, the next section, make them a little smaller. So I'm making medium-sized dots. You guessed it, go all the way around. Once we finish our medium-sized dots, we're going to add our small dots. These are all still really neat, and make sure you're pressing nice and hard with your crayon so your color is bold and bright. When you get to the next section, you're only going to draw half of the big circles because they bump up to the middle section. We're still pressing hard and filling them in all the way. There's just half. The rest of this section is for medium and small dots. You decide how you fill up your sections. Make sure every section has big, medium, and small dots. You can even fill in your stem with your other complementary color. Now for the background. I'm using yellow, which is purple's complementary color, to fill in straight lines in the background. These lines are dividing up the space. Make sure you're pressing hard with these lines too. Once we fill up our whole background, we're ready for paint. Now I'm using watercolor paint and I'm using the complementary colors that I've already picked. So on the purple crayon, we paint yellow. On the yellow crayon, we paint purple. Make sure before you paint, you add plenty of water to your little tray. It's watercolor, meaning water first, then color. So I'm going to do a couple swipes right over my polka dots and keep going back for more water. I cannot stress that enough. You need plenty of water to spread your paint. Once you paint your pumpkin, switch to your background. Because I painted yellow on my pumpkin, I'm going to switch to my other complementary color, purple, for my background. You can see I'm painting right over my crayon and it's shining through. If your crayon does not shine through your paint, that means you need more paint to spread it around and make it thinner. This technique is called wax resist because the crayon has wax and water doesn't go with wax, so it paints right over the crayon and the crayon shines through.